Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here, please consider subscribing. And today I'm gonna tell you about my top 6 blind buy fragrances for 2023. Well, I actually have bought many more than 6, but these 6 I consider them to be just top notch. They are the fragrances that I consistently reach for and I love them. And one of them is about to be done, and I'm actually quite upset about this fact. So I'm just gonna tell you the fragrances, I'm gonna read through the notes, and yeah, if you do have blind buy fragrances that you are happy with, please do share in the comment section below. I'm gonna be happy to read them. Okay, so I wasn't actually preparing these fragrances in a way that they would be like um, more mass market or luxury fragrances or niche, but it happened to be that two of them are more lower priced than we have designer fragrances, two of them, and two of them are niche, one being a bit more expensive and another in a bit less. So I'm gonna start with sort of lower priced fragrances. This is the beautiful fragrance by the Italian brand that is called Helan. This is called MangoBoom. I'm just gonna read out the notes for this fragrance, and it's absolutely fantastic. It's super juicy. So we have pineapple, we have um, apple, kiwi, lily of the valley, jasmine, papaya, mango, vanilla, honey, and musk. This is absolutely divine. It's mango, it's juicy, it's like fresh and crisp and very beautiful. It's very light. It's not this kind of suffocating sweetness. It is sweet, but it's like fruity sweet. It's so good. And yeah, I mean, I can understand that some people would say that it's like so summery, why would you wear it in winter? But it just gives me this kind of sensation that I'm in the middle of summer when I have it on. It's absolutely beautiful, and the only thing I'm kind of sorry for that it only comes in this size, and it's 30 ml size. It is very nice. It's very nice, very realistic. This kind of a ball of fruits, like freshly chopped, beautiful, very juicy, very yummy fruits. It's so good. Scent number 2, and that was an absolute blind buy, and it's absolutely beautiful fragrance. And this is the fragrance by Elizabeth Arden, and this is New York Pulse. It has the notes of um, pink pepper. It has tuberose, magnolia, coffee, tonka bean, sandalwood, and oh, it's so good. It's amazingly good. It's juicy. It's like fresh and crisp. This kind of a berry blast in the beginning, and then it's white flower, and then it has this distinct coffee note. And sometimes coffee, for example, on my skin, it can turn a little bit like sour, but this one doesn't. And the coffee is very prominent here. And on the plus side, this fragrance is so cheap. This is 75 ml, and I got it for 19 euros, and it was an absolute blind buy, and I'm not regretting it. It's so good, so yummy. The only thing is that, as you can see, this is plastic fantastic kind of thing. So it's kind of the cap is quite cheap, but the fragrance itself is beautiful. So every time I wear it, I absolutely adore it, because it does have this mix of berry, white flower, coffee, so a bit saltiness, a bit of kind of smokiness even. It's so good, and plus affordable. Number three is the scent that I have got relatively not so long ago, but I have been using it, I have been loving it, and this is the scent by not Jean Paul Gaultier, sorry. This is Armani, this is Giorgio Armani, and this is Ocean di Gioia, and this is this oceanic sort of freshness and coolness and pureness. So it has the notes as pear, as citrus, green notes, jasmine. It has a note of salt. It has the note of lily of the valley, rose, musk, and sandalwood. So if you can notice that I'm reading it a bit slow, that's because I'm translating it from the other language. As you might know, I am making these videos in 4 languages, so just pick the language that you see fit. This is so good. This is so good. And actually, I have to say that I quite enjoy the whole line of these fragrances. I do have 4 fragrances so far from this Acqua di Gioia line, and these are very good. The only one that I seem to not to like that much is this Terra di Gioia. It's not bad, it's just for me it's not as good as the rest of them, but this one is good. This one is very fresh, very crisp, very aquatic, watery. It's refreshing, and there's this note that, in my opinion and for my nose, it almost translates like this kind of a bit soapy, but good soapy, like shampoo-y, but like kind of good shampoo-y. Like, it gives me the sensation of cleanness. It gives me the sensation of just from the shower kind of type of scent. So when it's gonna be scorching hot, this is a brilliant fragrance to kind of put on yourself and to feel this extra freshness, because if you live in a climate that is hot and humid, you know that in a matter of half an hour you're all sweaty and sticky, and this kind of scents, they kind of help to maintain the feel of pureness, of freshness. So this is so good, and this is the blind buy, and I'm absolutely thrilled, and I'm absolutely suggesting you to go out and try this one because it's very good. So the next one is the scent that it's not new by any means, but I love it so much. And this is the scent by Lancome, and this is Midnight Rose. Yes, it's Midnight Rose, and I am not a fan of roses, but still I adore this fragrance. So it has raspberry, it has rose, it has pink pepper, peony, jasmine, vanilla, musk, and cedar. It's good. It is sweet, but not cloying sweet. It's fruity, but not overly fruity. It has rose, but not the rose that will make you think twice, should I or should I not get it. I'm not a lover of rose, but I did got it, and I love it to bits because it's rosy. You can see the rose, you can feel the rose, but it doesn't bother you. It's a kind of a good rosy scent, and plus it is very sweet, not cloying sweet, and it kind of mitigates this kind of rose scent, and plus it's a huge compliment getter. This is an amazing fragrance, and on the plus side, I have seen it lately on massive discounts, so I'm actually thinking of getting another one because it's just so good. And I have what it is 50, yeah, it's 50 mils that I'm constantly thinking, what if I'm gonna run out of this fragrance? So I have to get myself a bottle of backup fragrance. It's so good, and it was a blind buy. Well, actually, I can't say that it was blind buy, because I was testing it like over the years, because it's by no means a new fragrance. And I remember it came out and I tested it and I had a couple of samples, and then I just forgot about it, and then I got other things, and the years passed by, and then out of the blue I just decided to get myself this scent without testing it. I have to say that the biggest kind of part in my kind of decision process to get this fragrance was played by the fact that I have seen this fragrance constantly on discount. So I thought that it's going to be discontinued, and probably it is going to be discontinued, because on some official websites of Lancome, like if like we take French website, Italian website, British website, you can see that some sizes are not available, or the scent isn't available altogether. So I'm thinking that they are going to take it out of production, and they're not gonna be selling it anymore. So I decided to get myself this one, and not regretting at all. It's so good. So, and I do consider it to be a blind buy, because it has, like, a lot of time has passed since I lastly tested it, like maybe 5, 6, 7 years, something like that, even more maybe. So this one is a beautiful fragrance, and we're coming to this kind of niche territory. And this is the fragrance, let me just okay, this is the fragrance that I tried it. Well, I didn't try this one. Because this fragrance, you see, this is the Merchant of Venice, and this is their line that is called Accordi. And at the time when I got it, and I got it on my birthday, it was 12th of April this year. And at the time when I was getting this fragrance, only 4 fragrances were available in the store, and I got this one in Venice. I got this one in the most important store for the Merchant of Venice. So at that time, only 4 of them were available. And I thought that, well, I should kind of commemorate this date, because I turned 40, and I was like, I was in Venice, and I love bergamot and I love niche fragrances, so I decided I'm gonna get this one. So, and the lady, the sales assistant, told me, well, it's just the bergamot inside, there's nothing else, it's just one note. And so I didn't test it, actually. I just told her, yeah, I'm getting it. So, and when I did test it, it's just the bergamot, but it's amazing. This is a beautiful, juicy bergamot. It's so good, and I enjoy this fragrance every time I wear it. It's just, yeah, it's bergamot. It's not only the juicy kind of the fruit itself, but it also this kind of zest of bergamot. And this is a beautiful citrus smell to be mixed in with other scents, or to wear it alone. I just wear it as a standalone fragrance. Now they do have 12 fragrances, I believe, so they kind of expanded their line drastically, and I would really want to try other fragrances. But this bergamot, if I would to go now and get myself a fragrance, one fragrance out of these 12 fragrances, that would be it. That would still be it, because I love citruses, I love bergamot, and this one is good. And unlike bergamot, unlike citrus fragrances, this one actually lasts, so I love it. So my last fragrance, and this is the fragrance that I got it was just the pure case that I actually got it. And I'm not sure, but I do think that it's up to here now, this fragrance. So it's a 30 ml bottle, it's not a big bottle. This is the Jeroboam Origino. This is a beautiful fragrance. I love it so much. People say that it's more masculine than it's feminine, but for me, I love it. I wear it myself, and the notes of this fragrance are bergamot, I love it, pink pepper, juniper, nutmeg. Oh, it's so good. It's addictive. Sandalwood and white musk. So the story of this fragrance is as follows. I was in Milan for Exxon's exhibition of niche fragrances, and I was able to get there only at the end. It was the second day of opening for the general public. I wasn't able to get there on the first day as well. So when I came there, and I came there in the beginning, in the morning, I was walking. I keep smelling it because it's so good. I kept walking. I kept smelling some scents, and unfortunately, it was not possible to buy anything like anything. I was hoping that it would be possible to buy at least something, but no. And so I'm not sure if it was supposed to be closed by 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I guess so. So around about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, some of the brands began actually selling the items they had on display, and this as a display fragrance, and they began selling them at a really low price. So basically at the moment I was just next to the stand of Jeroboam, and I was like, well, I have to get something because it was actually my first encounter with this brand, because where I live it is not possible to test this brand. It's niche and it's not available everywhere. So, and I remember I was just standing in front of the stand, beautiful stand, and I wanted to get the Remember Me fragrance, but someone just fetched it just before me. Remember Me is more like tea, like a bit more kind of milky, beautiful fragrance. So I decided I'd get this one. So I just grabbed it from the stand. I did like that. I decided that it's fine for me, and I got it. So is it a blind buy? I think so. And when I got it, it wasn't full. It was like up to here probably. So I actually, yeah, up to here. So I thought that it was a good deal, because they gave it to me for 20 euros. So I absolutely love this brand, and I would be thrilled to buy and to try other fragrances. I'm actually considering to go in 2024 to Exxon's exhibition as well. So maybe I'm gonna be lucky, and maybe I'm gonna be able to test more fragrances. So these are my 6 most successful blind buys fragrances for this year. It doesn't mean that I do not like other fragrances that I have got. I actually am looking at the basket, and the basket is inside this basket there are 4 new fragrances that I have just bought, and I'm gonna be filming a new video, and I'm gonna be opening these fragrances with you. But those are not blind buys. Those are the fragrances that I know very well. These are the blind buys, and these I'm very happy, and I do recommend you to go out and test these fragrances, because they are beautiful, they're wonderful, and I absolutely love them. I will be using them during the next year as well. Yeah, so let me just grab this opportunity and wish you a happiest 2024. I hope that you and your family will be fine in 2024. You will be able to fulfill your wishes and to live your life at fullest. And I do wish you happiness, and we will meet again in 2024. Thank you for your support and for your for watching me. Yeah, and please subscribe to my channel, leave the comments, and I will see you in January. Goodbye.